Let's talk to our correspondent, Anas Malik, who's joining us from Kyiv, Ukraine. Anas, good to see you. President Biden is expected to deliver his address from Poland. We did hear from him just briefly now talking. What is the sentiment in Kyiv after visiting the country during that surprise visit? I'm sure the morale is high, but do you think the Ukrainians
Susan,
are saying this visit was great, but we need weapons? Yeah.
Well, Susan, the sentiment in Kyiv is that they're thankful. The people of Kyiv are thankful. Like we got here this morning, and in our journey from Lviv to Kyiv in the train as well, we spoke to different people, and they said that there were two sets of people or two opinions that were there, rather predominant. First being that this is what the U.S. owed to the people of Ukraine to the least. There is a section that believes that they are fighting the U.S. war. The second is that the second predominant opinion was that they are thankful for President Biden to visit Kyiv in such times because this is the first time in 1.5 decades that any U.S. president has visited Kyiv. The last being George W. Bush in 2008, and at a time when there is active conflict and active hostility in and around the country, in parts of the country as well, somebody as important and as key of an ally as the President of the United States visiting, it's not just a moral booster, but it speaks volume. Moscow would have seen as a full-fledged escalation, but something that is more reinforcing or reinforcement of a commitment to the people of Ukraine was the announcement of weapons and more aid. Something that could also be a game changer was the discussion between President Zelensky and President Biden, where President Zelensky has explicitly asked to provide long-range weapons to Ukraine, something that has not been asked previously, and it remains to be seen whether or not those will be provisioned to Ukrainian armed forces by the United States, because in case if they are, then that could be the real game changer. Susan?
Anas, thank you so much for joining us and for that update. And we're going to talk to you very soon. And I'll see you after President Biden's address in Poland.